Hey, hey, hey. Thanks for joining us. We are going to look at what I got over the sale at the Big HF this weekend. This would be the Black Friday sale weekend. Now, a lot of this stuff wasn't even on the list, but it was stuff that I was looking at before, and I'm like, well, I'm here, let's get it. First of all, the gauge, I don't know if you folks have seen these, but Harbor Freight does sell the 3-pack gauges. They've also got a boost gauge, at least at mine. The one in Fargo has the gauges, and I know that they sell them online, but I got a new vehicle to play with, so I thought I'd get a 3-pack gauge set for it. We'll be talking about that in another video. Okay, so it comes with an oil pressure, a water, and an amp meter. So they're fully mechanical, well, except for the amp meter. So you've got your temperature probe here, and it does come with fittings, it comes with lights, it comes with the little hose to operate the oil pressure gauge. It does not come with any of the, let me open this back up. It does not come with the, it does not come with the ring terminals for the amp meter gauge, so you're gonna have to unfortunately come up with those yourself. So there's that. Now it is missing from the factory nuts, and they are in the package, which I find a little bit weird, but hey, at least you got them. They didn't just not include them. I think what it is that it's a fact of manufacturing costs. They probably figured it out, and they probably figured that putting the extra nuts in a bag was actually going to probably cost them less in the long run than screwing them in. You know, weird things like that. I mean, like, heck, I know that on, like, the 90s Fords, they did the same similar thing, where I had a 98 Contour. It did not come with a gauge cluster that had a tachometer in it, but I went out and I bought one from a salvage yard, stuck it in there, and it worked just fine. It's weird that way. Certain companies do that. Okay, next item on the list. Wood chisel set. Now, I'm going to tell you the bad part of this right off the bat. They don't come sharp. Well, they come sharp-ish. But, let me show you what I mean. That's the edge that you're getting. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. But, yeah, that's a really ragged edge. I've seen axes coming out of the field with better edges. But they are sharpenable. They are very sharpenable. And if you've got a nice whetstone and the ability to use it, you can get a really nice edge on these things. And they are sharp. Because I do highly think that they are not lying when they say that these are made out of chrome vanadium. Just FYI there. I've gotten to use them. They work great once you sharpen them. That's the biggest downfall of them, is that you do have to sharpen them before you can even use them. If you decide not to, you're just going to think that they're the biggest garbage ever. But if you've got, like I said, if you've got some time and you're looking for a nice, a decent set, because these are real wood handles. This is full chrome vanadium, and it is staked in pretty nice with a ring. And it's got a nice ring on the back. It's got a spot for you to whack it with your hammer, would you need to. Plus, the nice thing about this set that I have not noticed on things like the Irwin Marples or other sets that I was looking at is the fact that it comes with a cover. So you don't have to worry about cutting yourself, which when they are sharp, they are sharp. So but like I have told you folks in the past, I'm not that big into woodworking, but I occasionally dabble in it, so I tend to flock more towards the Harbor Freight stuff for woodworking because of my needs of woodworking. And it's a nice set, at least in my opinion. From a metallurgical standpoint, they are really nice steel, so take it with like that. So thought I'd bring that up to you folks. That those Windsor design ones are nice. Oh, got a pocket thermometer. Now I'm gonna tell you this much: get the analog one. You're gonna be a heck of a lot happier with the analog one over the digital. The digital one, I've got it, but it doesn't like to read temperature properly, where the analog one I find is very accurate and it's stead. So if you are looking for a pocket thermometer, I would highly recommend the analog over the digital. Plus, the analog one is cheaper than the digital. So unless you absolutely need something that goes up higher than 220 degrees, the analog one, in my opinion, is the way to go. So now, next thing on the list of things, the mechanics gloves. I've already had them off the card. They do work nicely. They do give you a good feel. But on the downside of giving you that good feel, they're not going to be good for cold climate conditions. So just FYI there, you're going to want to go with something a little bit more rugged for the colder weather conditions, or even hotter conditions, because yeah, these are just going to protect your hands from cutting and oils. So just a thought there. They are really nice. So now got the quantum light. It is bright. Magnetic, that was the one big thing. It's got a clip on it, but I don't know if you'd want to really clip this heavy thing onto your shirt. It is heavy. It's got a lot of aluminum in it, so there's that. But for working on the car, working underneath stuff, you know, whether you're a plumber or electrician, automotive tech, diesel tech, flashlight always at hand. I mean, you know, DIYer, it's a nice light. Now, this is not rechargeable. This does take 3 AA batteries. You got 3 AA's. And the one thing about the quantum lights is that they do come packaged with Harbor Freight's Thunderbolt Magnum batteries. You know, little PR campaign for them. But that is what this takes, is 3 AA batteries. Now, for those of you who are into these quantum lights, put it down in the comments, because I have a lot of them, and I'll go buy the rest if you folks want me to. I will go buy the rest, and we'll do a full review of all the quantum lights. I mean, a full review. So keep that in mind. So make sure you're commenting on that. Oh, and last bit of business for us today. December 7th, Saturday, December 7th, 2019, I'm going to be at the Moorhead Center Mall selling some wares. So if you'd like to come out and meet me and kind of help the channel out by buying a few things from me, hey, be great, and I'd be happy if you did. You know, support the channel in any way you can. You know, even if you just come say hi and take a picture. You know, these do take time to make, these videos. This time I've even went out and did the note thing. It's not a full script, folks, but I have notations, so. And the times for that will be 10 to 5, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can come a little earlier. The doors open around 8 o'clock. I tell you probably don't come any earlier than 9. Okay? But, come support the channel. You know, do a meet and greet with me. I like to know what you would like to see, so hey, come support the channel. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you the 7th.